Rabbi Aryeh Lightstone served as the senior advisor to Donald Trump's advisor to Israel, David Friedman, and he joins us now from Tel Aviv. Rabbi, it's great to see you again. Thank you so much for joining us. One of the big news items of the day has to do with Secretary of State Antony Blinken. He is in Israel right now, but he's going to meet with Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas on Friday, probably to try and use diplomacy to get hostages back. What do you think about that?
Well, I'm optimistic he won't spend a lot of time doing that because Abbas has zero control over what Hamas does. And in Gaza, what he does have the ability to do is to make sure that the West Bank does not get set aflame like Gaza has been set aflame. Israel is in a precarious situation because Gaza, the north, as you've so articulated, with Hezbollah, but you also have the West Bank, Judea and Samaria, which is under Abbas's control, at least the Palestinian component of it. And if Blinken has juice, he will demand that it stays quiet and peaceful, or else we will sever our relationship with them. This is not the time for yet another front to open up.
Rabbi, Hamas officials vowing that Israel's united front would not, quote, intimidate or deter the resistance. Quote, we have been preparing for this attack for years. This, according to a senior Hamas official. The resistance fighters have prepared to engage in the most vicious of battles for many months. And when I hear that, Rabbi, I hearken back to that phrase that outside forces may have the watch, but the people in the Middle East have the time. Obviously, Israelis are part of the Middle East. But when you hear a statement like that, how concerned does that make you, and how concerned should that make the IDF?
I think two things. Number one is for, quote, senior leadership from Hamas. If you want to look up cowards in the dictionary, it's their pictures. They're sending their people out to fight and to die. There's no senior leadership in the tunnels. There's no senior leadership in these houses. The senior leadership is in Doha driving Lamborghinis and living in villas. This is easy for them to call whatever shots they want to call. All of the weapons that are there could have been used to build hotels, to build businesses, to build sewers, to build hospitals, to build power plants. They didn't do it for any of those things because they're willing to sacrifice their people, but not themselves. So the Israeli troops, I've been to the front lines. I've met many of the troops there just in the last several days. Their will is strong. Their ability is strong. And if you look at the images that have been so painful to watch on WhatsApp, TV, whatever else it would be, if they didn't know their purpose for fighting, they sure as heck know their purpose now.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and former Defense Minister Benny Gantz, his political rival, agreed to form an emergency unity government, which sounds like it would be something like Donald Trump and Joe Biden coming together to form a government. How significant is that? Are you surprised that this is taking place? And what does it mean about the unity that Israel is facing right now, despite the fact that they were very politically divided just 1 week ago?
Yeah, not surprised at all. Incredibly grateful that it's happening. Every mother and father who has their kids on the front line needs to know that this is not being driven by a political motivation. It's being driven by the country, the flag above all, and being able to put two rivals together to be able to face this. I don't want to call it an existential threat, but it's going to be a challenging threat for the people of Israel, knowing that this is apolitical. Is enormously important to the people on the front lines and to their parents who are standing behind them.
Yeah. The President of the United States spoke yesterday. The Biden administration, nevertheless, won't say the words Iran is behind the attack. President Biden told the Iranians that this little warning to, quote unquote, be careful. Rabbi, 6 days into the conflict, why can't Joe Biden, why can't the Biden administration just blame Iran already?
But it would be like having cancer but not going to a cancer doc, right? You want to address the symptoms. You don't want to address the symptoms. You need to kill the disease. And without naming the disease, you can't treat it. And the reason is because this administration has been complicit in helping Iran grow stronger and more powerful. And the vacuum of U.S. leadership has allowed the bad guys to be able to have this ability to be able to enfranchise Hamas and Hezbollah and others. This administration needs to take responsibility and to put them back in the box that they were just 3 years ago.
You mentioned needing to talk about Iran in order to focus on Hamas. I would say, doesn't Biden's refusal to officially blame Iran delay whatever reprisals we ultimately need to do against Iran and give them more time to coalesce whatever world support there may be for the Iranian view of this?
If you can't name it, you can't get support. You're 100% correct, Todd. One of the first things that the president should do is take the $6 billion that he was going to give the Iranians for the hostages that were released. It feels like a year ago, but it was only, I think, 10 days ago at this point in time, and immediately resupply Israel with that money. Take the victims of terror in Israel and give them an opportunity to start over with those $6 billion. Take it off the table and demonstrate to the Iranians that they're teeth to your words.
Rabbi Aryeh Lightstone, thank you so much for joining us, sharing your perspective once again. We always appreciate it.
Thanks, Rabbi.